The visiting Los Angeles Lakers are up and coming, and they look to take down the defending champion Chicago Bulls. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, what stands out to you as we break down this Bulls-Lakers matchup?
Well, Kev, the Bulls at 14-9 on the season, still kind of rounding into their usual championship form. The Lakers 18-5 and riding a 3-game winning streak. And you know they'll be fired up to take on the defending champs.
They sure will be. A great crowd here at the United Center as usual. Their win the other night, Clark, against Phoenix, and the 500th consecutive sellout. That is mind-boggling to me.
It is amazing they've got that kind of a sellout streak going, but for good reason. I mean, they've won 5 championships in the last 7 seasons. These fans are bearing witness to one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forwards. Eldon Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward, the rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out until Christmas with an abdominal strain.
And some key injuries on both sides of the ball. And for more information on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Michael Jordan has been dealing with a dislocated index finger in his right hand. When talking to him before the game, he said he has no feel to his shots, and that's why they've been flat. As a result, he's changed his game and is operating more in the post, much like he did during his years in North Carolina. We'll see if that continues tonight. Back to you.
Yeah, the hand is a concern. D.A., thank you. And Jordan, Mike, is still scoring at a high clip, but there's been a slight drop in efficiency we've seen.
Well, you can really see it in his three-point shooting. In 23 games this season, he's attempted 31 threes, shooting just 19%. But in the 3 seasons prior to this one, he hadn't shot below 37% from deep.
David just said, Michael said to him, he has no feel to his shots, and that's why he's been flat. We'll have to watch that closely. Free throw drops for Campbell. Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin, and those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
But Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does, I agree.
And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor, and since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots.
And here is Bryant following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Kukoc pass to Harper. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to Jordan. From deep. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. Going up against this idol Clark on a big stage should be quite the test for this young Kobe Bryant.
There is no denying that is true, but what I like is the fact that this young man has the confidence to handle that pressure in big stage. But I think it's important that he try to idle himself down a little bit and not get too caught up in the individual matchup with MJ.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
Van Exel passes to Horton. Outside, Fox. Campbell with it. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Campbell's got his second basket of the night.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find a shot.
Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The #1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. And here is Van Exel following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Outside Bryant from deep. That one doesn't drop. And the Bulls going the other way now. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Matching up against Jordan is not just a physical battle, it's also a mental battle. And Bryant is having to learn that the hard way.
Now, here's Van Exel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bryant against Jordan. Poke loose.
Well, it hasn't been an ideal start to the season for the Bulls. They're currently 5th in the Central Division and have only gone 7-7 against teams over 500.
Still no need to worry. I'm not going to bet against these guys. I mean, they are back-to-back champs, and for good reason. I clearly expect them to turn things around, especially when Pippen gets back into the lineup.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And they double up Jordan. Offline with his three. Kobe against Jordan. Bryant the pass to Van Exel. Fox a screen on Longley. Here's Van Exel. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that's a strong defensive effort to force the miss, especially against someone of his caliber.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls lead by 13. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The Bulls leading by 13.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. And now only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
We've got Brown. Caffey is out there with Burrell. And there's Wennington, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Chicago. Puts up a 3. Fisher grabs the board. And talking about Jordan, Clarkie passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 461 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end and have made things tough for the Lakers offense.
Jordan with the bucket.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Some changes for Chicago. Kerr comes in for Burrell. And it's Rodman in for Brown.
Dennis Rodman.
Fisher with the ball. Inside. Here's Horry. Out to Kobe. Just 4 to shoot. Bryant got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
That right there is devastating. Trying to get back in the ball game, and that mistake just kills momentum.
That would be a case of trying to do too much. He had good intentions, but it didn't work out.
The Lakers making a switch here. Barry's checked in.
After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA.
Nothing wrong with the mid-range J to keep padding to the lead.
And they gave him a bit too much space on that chance. Need to tighten up the D. The defense has to feel fortunate with that miss. He's not usually the guy you want to leave open from downtown.
That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Jordan's got 30 points. And with the Bulls offense, efficiency, Clark, has been a real problem.
Yeah, you know, you look at what they've shot, 43% from the field, only 30% from downtown, Kevin, and only 68% from the line. I mean, those all rank towards the bottom of the league. Maybe just a little bit of a championship hangover being experienced.
Yeah, perhaps. Those are very un-Chicago-like numbers. Let's send it over to David Aldridge for some news on Scottie Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. No doubt the Bulls have missed Scottie Pippen this season. He's been out after undergoing foot surgery, and he's expected to be back sometime in January. But there's still a question of whether or not he'll be playing for Chicago. Trade rumors have been circulating, and Pippen has said on multiple occasions that he will not play for this team again. Guys?
David, thank you. And Mike, it's hard to envision the Bulls moving on without Scottie Pippen.
Well, Kukoc has stepped up and played solid in his absence. But they need Pippen if they want to win their 3rd straight championship. He's crucial to this team.
In every way, you're right. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early days.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Caffey. The Lakers also making some changes. Campbell, he's checked in for Orr. Fox comes in for Jones. And it's Bryant in for Derek Fisher. Clark, this is not how they saw this game going.
Yeah, they've got to put up a lot more fight now to try to get back into this one. Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuffing the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Pacello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can. Kobe, no luck. And Kobe Bryant, he's given the Lakers, Mike, starter-level production in limited minutes.
It's been so valuable to have that scoring punch off the bench. Right now, Kobe has to be the leading candidate for 6th man of the year.
I think he's going to win it. Here's Barry after the Bulls pick up 2.
They desperately need something to fall.
Well, they're on the wrong side of a big run. Never a good feeling.
Rodman kicks to Kerr. Kukoc passes to Longley. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Longley's got his first basket.
You know, finding ways to build their lead, to expand it. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And it's because they're playing selfless basketball, doing an outstanding job running and executing their plays.
Now here's Bryant. Barry the pass to Campbell. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes down. Campbell's got 8 points.
Well, I think this is just about the extent of Campbell's range.
Jordan kicks to Rodman. And there's the drive. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
This is a thing of beauty. Perfect offensive basketball.
Jordan against Kobe. Fox passes to Bryant. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Chicago Bulls. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Right back after this break. It's a gorgeous December night here in Chicago as the Lakers and Bulls are getting set to start the second half. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Jordan.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer, and he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
And on the floor for Bernard Moon as we get into the second half. Ori is out there with Campbell. Then there's Van Exel. Then it's Jones. And it's Fox in at the small forward.
And I'm sure he's surprised that one didn't go down.
Well, he's not going to make every shot, but you expect him to make these.
Three-pointer, Kukoc. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Fox. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know Player of the Month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
They've done a great job. Now, here's Harper. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Los Angeles foul.
Bryant is checked in for Fox.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
90 seconds now into the second half. 2 points. That one goes.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And Coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
And the Bulls with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Harper's shot's good.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
And here is Los Angeles now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Dennis Rodman picks one up. Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
Yeah, these numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good point. Campbell kicks to Van Exel. And Brown over to help. Jones the pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Here's Caffey. Over Campbell. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
And talking about Campbell, Clark, he's actually the oldest and longest tenured Laker on their roster.
Yeah, back in the 1990 draft, Campbell was selected 27, just 2 spots ahead of Tony Kukoc. And as a rookie, he was a member of that Lakers team that fell to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, as the Bulls captured their first of 5 titles.
Now here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kobe. Here's Ori. Second chance shot. No good that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Back to Longley. And that one, good. Longley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think that's on the defense there. I mean, you just can't let him bully you inside like that. You got to hold your ground.
Yeah, that kind of effort will get you benched. have to show more energy and a willingness to stop him down low.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Ori.
Ori's got 6 points.
Getting it off in no time. Ori trusts his mechanics completely.
Well, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the two players.
Here's Van Exel after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Van Exel never lacking for toughness. On that take, fended for himself quite well, overcoming some pretty tough defense.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the D and made them pay.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
And Campbell throws it down.
Boy, Campbell rises up off the floor and throws it down with force, making it look easy.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Now Kobe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Cans the 12-footer.
It's still amazing to me that Kobe is doing this at 19 years old. When Michael was that age, he was still a sophomore at UNC. Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Bushley. Michael Jordan is out there with Kerr. Then it's Caffey. And it's Wennington in at the center, locking down the middle. Kerr against Fisher. Fox, a screen on Kerr. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Campbell. Caffey grabs the miss. Well, here we are looking at Pippen Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scottie is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree. Oh, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do. Here's Bushley. Shoots over Fox. And the Bulls with another miss.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
Here's Blunt. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I think this is where Blunt is most effective, using his size to his advantage inside.
And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Bushley. Here's Caffey. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Caffey's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Passes it to Barry. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Ori's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Robert Horry.
Here's Fisher. Fox a screen on Kerr. Here's Fisher. It's stolen by Kerr. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And yes, it's good. Bushler's got his first bucket of the night.
Once Bushler finds his angle, he gets right into the shot.
And here's Fisher. And Fox has it in the corner. No good on the three. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right.
This is where Wennington's height becomes a big factor, helping him get to those high percentage looks.
Pass to Fisher. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The offensive rebound. And so here is Chicago. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Nice athleticism from Bushler, seeing a lane and forcing the D to compromise with the foul.
First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
And he knocks down the first one. Brown, he's checked in for the Bulls. And then for Los Angeles, Eldon Campbell, he's checked in for Horry. And Jones subbed in for Fox. He's off on the second.
Bushler is such a solid rotational piece, an ideal rotational player because he's so versatile and he gives it to you at both ends, a dependable wing.
Here's Barry. They need this. Caffey grabs the miss.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up, just couldn't get it to fall.
And stolen by Fisher. Outside, Jones. Offensive rebound. And Campbell throws it down.
Attacking the glass. Campbell getting physical and winning the second chance look.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
And again, no good by Chicago. Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Fisher. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And it's got to be frustrating that they're finally starting to play like this, being this one is basically done.
Well, hopefully they can take this energy into the next one, because I don't see them coming away with the victory tonight. Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Here's Fisher. Here's Blunt. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Fisher doing his job, which is basically as the point guard to find open teammates.
There's Brown with the three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
If he keeps taking shots from that far out, I think the coaching staff might just find a spot for him on the bench and let him spectate for a bit.
And even if he stays on the floor, he's going to freeze himself out of the offense by pulling the trigger from way back there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Lakers ball. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Scott Burrell.
The pass to Barry. And here's Fisher. From 13. Here's Barry. Outside, Jones. And so it's the Chicago Bulls getting the win in front of their home crowd. An important victory, coach, for them here against the up-and-coming LA Lakers.
Well, Michael gets the best of Kobe while the Bulls capture their third straight win. And they need it as they're trying to move up in the standings in this cutthroat Eastern Conference.
And Clark, what does this loss mean, do you think, for the Lakers?
I think it's growing pains and a learning experience, Kevin. They just need to take a look at the film and correct the mistakes they made. But they're still second in the West, and with Shaq coming back right around Christmas time, I don't think we need to worry about the Lakers.
I think you're right. For our terrific reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time